So I love that you worked with Robert Mitchum in Dead Man, and I think that's an interesting story if you want to tell a little bit about that.
Which one? Well, it was the last film he was in, and I just approached him, and then he wanted to talk to me about it, but I drove from LA to Santa Barbara and had an amazing lunch with Robert Mitchum, and he told me all kinds of stories, a lot of them I can't even repeat, probably, and then was in the film, and he was, you know, he was Robert Mitchum. So I'm not intimidated by people, you know, usually, but I was a little intimidated by, wait, I'm directing Robert Mitchum, you know. And he was very funny and very self-effacing. My favorite thing he said to me, among many, was he was looking out over the desert somewhere in Tucson or something, and he said, you know, back in the 40s, I saved up $1 million. That was a lot of money back then. And I bought a horse farm with it, $1 million horse farm. And now I look out on it and I think, my entire career adds up to $1 million of horse shit. But he was always saying, you know, he'd say, how are you this morning, Mr. Mitchum? Worse. You know, it's just stuff like that. It was very funny. So yeah, that was a really great experience to work with Mr. Mitchum. Man, one of my heroes of the screen. So, yes.
Can I? You know, the scene in the middle of, around the middle of, in Dead Men with Billy Bob Thornton and Iggy,
Yeah.
is some of that just them improvising, or is that you saying, hey, that's funny, do that again, or is there a lot left of that?
We went into a little trailer and we just started talking, the three of us, also with, who's the other amazing actor in the scene?
British guy,
yeah. Oh, man. Damn it, Wayne.
Sorry.
Anyway, we just had a bunch of ideas we started talking about. Jared Harris. Thank you, Sarah Drive. Jared Harris, he's great. And they had a lot of ideas, and then one of them, I guess Billy Bob brought a Bible and was looking up, you know, we just liked the idea of talking about Philistines and stuff like that. So then we just sort of collected a bunch of dialogue and played around with it, and then they weren't really improvising while we shot, but they kind of invented it. Really, they wrote it, really, you know, and I was just there, an audience saying, that's great, yeah, say that. And
The stuff like about the beans and...
yeah, they kind of wrote all that just maybe a half hour before we shot it, and then just went out. And honestly, I don't see my films once they're finished, so I don't like looking back, and I can't remember, but I love the moment where Billy Bob got shot in the foot, and he said something, I forget. Yeah. Burns like hellfire. Yeah, they were just so much fun. And Iggy is a great actor, man. He just needs to know that you just give him a little attention and he gives you everything. I love that guy. And he wore this bonnet in the film, and his name was Sally, and after we were done shooting, he said, would it be cool if I kept that bonnet? And he still has it, man. Every once in a while, he's put it on, and he's Sally, and it's kind of scary, but kind of cool. So.